Hi everyone, it's Jessica Megan here, and this is the second half of the recent video that I just posted the other week. As I said, this one was filmed in an hour and a half long video, but obviously I didn't want to post an hour and a half long one because these can get a little bit long and a little bit tedious, I guess, because I'm only new at it, so it's not, that perfect or that great. So this is the second half of it. Also, I'm hoping that obviously all this will change in the next couple of days. I'm moving over to my new house, which I've made my garage into my filming and streaming room. So I will have a big cupboard behind me that will be full of all my Marvel things that I've collected. I've also got a few Marvel things coming in the next few weeks as well, which I bought, which I'm really excited to get. So I'm so happy that they're coming. I've even got a gold Loki coming. It's like so happy, makes me happy. So they'll all be in my background. I've also got some FNAF stuff, just like gaming things to go into my background. So yeah, so hopefully you enjoy this one, and then I will be probably just keep going for the time being with Doki Doki, and then once I move over, I'm going to be doing some Yandere because that stuff's going to be some fun. So anyways, enjoy. The aura would be a nice one, wouldn't it? Okay, so another day passes and it's time for the club's meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past few days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi! Hey, yo Sayori! Yo, what's up? Looks like you've been in a good mood today. I'm just still used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always simple things with you. Anyway, speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come to me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we look at your purse, Sayori? Why is that all of a sudden? No reason really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously reaches in her coin purse. She fumbles and latches and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets the contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming into the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money, so I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that leaves one option. Give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Jessica Megan to lend me some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right though. I did want something bad and now I have to take revolution. Retribution. That still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside of us all, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it wasn't for the cupcakes, so I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. What? Yeah! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and she tumbles onto her desk. Ow! What was? A cookie. Sure enough, a giant wrapped in plastic. Natsuki glances around. Is this a miracle? Is it because I paid my restitution? Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. I totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki. That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasps her mouth over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot just over one cookie. Natsuki taking a bite of her own cookie. Yours look really good, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. But I'm still really happy you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and wraps her arms around her. Jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to Natsuki offer. Home. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you just seriously do that? Mouthful, Sayori runs off to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're a stubborn kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki wants to run. Monica is in the club room. Huh? Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't heard either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just has something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Huh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of three of us combined. Hey, that's not true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Huh? Monica choose the club room over a boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quickly glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I mustn't have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kinda just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play sometimes for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean to put pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share it once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks! So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose to let out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow finishes her entire cookie. And Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. With her manga. Everyone. Do you like manga? I have one manga, and it's Tokyo Cool. Because, you know, I have to go for the gore. Hey, Yuri. Suddenly I noticed Yuri's reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No. I was kind of waiting for you. Oh, if that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a water filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches the electric kettle. I'm gonna plug it into the kitchen's gas, and then we can get some water. Yeah, I turned into a British accent with her. I knew I would do that. She walks past me and sets the kitchen down to her teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, I may have had the water pitcher. Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? Well, Yuri and I was gonna make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to say it's Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Oh, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's the kind of one-person job, isn't it? That's Monica. Please mind your own business for once. Or do you want me to tell if there's something wrong with helping involve him in the club activities? My mouth gaps. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Yuri finally stands up to Monica. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri. I just... Something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. How come even when I do something bad, you're being so nice to me? Because nothing that you do is bad as make it seem as your head. Nobody's perfect. We all have emotion, and we can't always hide them anyway. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns to a rain shower into a hurricane. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotion. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Yuri lifts her head. I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway. Yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk into the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Do you like oolong tea? Yeah, I do. Anything's fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature of the kettle to 200 degrees. Now, it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do it any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not expert at tea or anything. In the case, you'll only be more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fixes the teapot and measuring her own tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I like expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out that it's not very hard for me to do, when it's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading? Yes, I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. It's not because of my boobs. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. Wrong voice, Jess. And I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small candies that I kept hidden from Mr. Yuri's candy radar. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then just sit against the wall, teacups at the sides. fans sync. In sync. We ensure the same reading position as last time, each one holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer. Our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kinda cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. I think little boy needs a cold shower at this point. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup, holding it with the hand so it's not holding the book. I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus, because now I have to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears an intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little bit. I put the teacup between my legs, and I fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Oh, that's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the paper. Oh, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so I don't have any harder time reading from it, but as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then, I take another chocolate and hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips, as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. Apprehensively, I place the chocolate in her mouth. And just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what happened. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Oh, that's... Well, you were just helping. That's something friends do, right? I mean, I'm not really in this kind of context, but yeah, that's all it was. Yeah. Then you don't need to stop or anything. I see. I think he definitely needs a cold shower at this point. The situation has got really tense. Yuri tries to return the book, but I can tell by her expression that she just can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers. By this time, Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't even avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breath. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips, but it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Whoa! Way to involve yourself, Monica. Way to do that. That just completely just shut everyone down. All right. Okay, everyone. She's like, you can stop that now. All right. You can just stop. All right. That's enough. Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems and get off each other. Okay. You can help Yuri put away the teacup, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. This spell is broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah, Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much of a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. I get so too. Okay, let's go. I want to go Sayori first. Oh, I like this one. It has some nice feelings in it. Oh, I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. That's not really helpful, you know. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go with my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure exactly that's how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of the whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I didn't even know what kind of writing you liked in the first place. Yeah, me either. Why don't you at least try giving some thought? Aw, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Huh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll keep that in mind. Well, whatever. Anyways, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah, that's it. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad. I can't see you liking something sad, Sarah. Well, I like happy most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice rainbow, a happy rainbow. Sarah, that's unexpectedly poetic. It is. Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Okay, this one's long, so I'm just going to go like this, and you can pause it and read it. And pause it and read it. And again, because that's a long one. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Holy crap. Sarah, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but, I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because you used to be cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah. Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing till I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sarah's already had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it. No more than 2 weeks later. I wonder if this is one of these times. But seeing the passion in my eyes, it's hard to get pessimistic. Let's go, Bay Yuri. Come here, Yuri. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at my poem with surprised expression on his face. Do you like it? This one might be even better than yesterday's. How did you pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why you did a good job explaining. I really wanted to give it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands are quite sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It's probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writings before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share your poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. Okay, so again, nice and long one. Just gonna, there you go. There you go. And again. And it's done. I was a little bit more daring in this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a whole lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem's about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using this poem as a canvas as imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it to face value, then I can even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something different that people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things that I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So, I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
Why do you keep them to yourself?
Because they're embarrassing. And people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that?
Well, I guess I do.
I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities, even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at lots of things. Writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you.
That's exaggerating a little bit.
It's just how I feel. I've never thought I'd be so comfortable sharing my writing, but now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling, and you're to thank for that.
It's nothing really. Kiri smiles sincerely at me. For a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Now we go Natsuki. Well, I can admit it's better than the last one. It's nice to see you putting some effort. That's good. But I still don't like this at all. It's trying too hard to be serious. What do you mean by that? Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's going to just sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level. Natsuki stops all of a sudden. Don't tell me, huh? You're not trying to impress Yuri, are you? What are you talking about? And keep your voice down. You know, Yuri would like this kind of thing. This angsty. Just because it's just talented writer doesn't mean, looks like I'm in trouble. Somehow struck a nerve. Don't know what to do with me. I am so done with you. Natsuki shoved the poem in my hand. Handed it back to me. Take your stupid poem. If you wrote it for someone else, just don't show it to me. Ouch. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. And now it's just Monica. Hi again. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy with you applying yourself. Maybe you could come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright, this one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but did you have to be finding inspiration with Yuri's writing style? I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. It's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on inside head of yours? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just mean that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that, you must be pretty into her. Huh? You completely misunderstood. No, you don't know anything. Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? Yeah, a fictional one anyway. Honey, we all have fictional boyfriends, okay? Okay? And this one's mine. Nothing wrong with that. Loki? Monica kind of whispers at the last part to me. It's just a hunch, but, well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Not at all. Oh well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like it the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. This one's not too bad. Save me. I wonder if they mean literally. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless galloping, I don't know that word. Meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violently grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. And I am going to save because I know stupid. Okay. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing that I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing when and how to space your words could totally change the method of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract as a physical expression of a feeling or a conversation with a reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something expected might happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What have we been talking about? That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. Okay everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if we can come over and sit in front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need more than a few decorations. Sarah and I were working on the posters and our designs for the pamphlets that we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but it doesn't tell us when we're actually going to be doing it and doing it for the end. Oh, sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica. Yeah, we're going to be doing a poetry performance. Each of us is going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're going to let everyone else come up and recite poems too. Sarah is putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sarah has been coloring a poster heads up for C. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Did you really think that's a bad idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm gonna be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagine it. Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poem with anyone until a couple days ago. It's a lot of them to recite their poems out from a room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. I'm so sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. Even if we start the event and put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And maybe people who perform, the better we'll be able to show off everyone's literature is about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's for those reasons we're in the club today. Do you want to share with others to inspire them to the same feeling you brought out here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if it takes is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sarah looks worried. I guess it leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we could do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri detectively glances around everyone's special patients. Sorry. I guess I don't really have a choice. Haha, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica! This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now, let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She stands in by the podium. I didn't do it. The title of this poem is The Way We Did Fly. Monica resents reciting her poem. The clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion besides each line that she recites, bringing the worlds to life. Is this something that she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finished the recitation. The four applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica! Thank you so much! It was just great to set a good example. Are you ready for next one, Sayori? I'll go next. What? Yuri's fired up for some reason. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over the poem. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances to each of us. You can do it, Yuri! It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reciting the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. Almost like what happened when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns, and in this structure it enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse to the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri claps back to reality and glances around her as if she's bewildered even to herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards. We all give Yuri the recognition that she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. It looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and tearfully walks up to the poem. This one's called My Meadow. Haha. Ha ha ha. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think about you reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror, or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sarah begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice made everything perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I was to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to read more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even he liked it. I guess it's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that the other poems wouldn't work well with that kind of delivery. I don't understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little bit more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay! Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let him lower everyone's stand a little bit more before I have to do it. Natsuki, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with the one I wrote for today. I stand up and get in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm really not good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. It's something that will improve over time though. Yeah, maybe. Okay then, that just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... It's called... Why are you looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still unenthused, her poem has rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark smile, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, you'd at least be proud enough to recite poem at other people. I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put up with my face I want of other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it'd be more the other way around for me. Well, that's how it is. So, well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope you all have an idea what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem, get enough practice before the festival, okay? I might be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I probably should find some other poem to recite. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised you're putting all of this effort in for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, and I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. Alright. Stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. It's for the sake of the club. And impressing Monica. Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep! Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys, don't make it such a big deal out of it. It must be nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay. You don't have to say it. Whatever, let's just go already. Buckies. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's been only a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... Sayori flums with a word. So let's just say one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well... I don't think I would be horrible. Come on, we walk home together every day. Would you really, just go with someone else? No. Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez, I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you already seem to like going home together. It wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted to, so... Sorry, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never gonna happen? Conversation trails off. It's kind of weird thing for Sayori to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in the future. Okay. So I'm going to do this last poem, and then I'm going to probably call it at this point now, because obviously I've been doing it for a while. So I'll do this poem, and then I'll stop for now. So, intellectual, Vivid, melancholy, disaster, disarray, aura, judgment, vertigo. We'll go graveyard, incongruent, extraordinary, philosophy, entropy, existence, go fester, pleasure, my favorite one, frightening, imagination, covert, and incapable. There we go. Okay, so I am going to save it now because yeah, I'm gonna save that now because obviously that is probably gonna be a pretty big one. I want to try and get through the bulk of the story, I guess, getting into it, because obviously it is a bit of a slower story to get into, because we know that obviously something is leading up to and building up to something that is coming. But you know, I just wanted to get as much of that, like the beginning bit, as much as I can, and hopefully now it will start getting into that more really creepy sort of side of this game, so then we can sort of explore it a little bit more afterwards. So my voice is killing me, so I'm gonna go and get a drink of water. But hey, if anyone is enjoying this, definitely hit like, subscribe. Again, I'm gonna keep trying to do this. I might start posting on Tuesday and Friday, so I'll do it twice a week. I also stream during the night times, so if you like follow Twitter or my Instagram, I'll let you know then when I will stream. I'm gonna pop this down just because it's making me look like a little bit white, like a little bit of ghost. Follow those things and I'll let you know when I'm streaming or when I'm looking at putting up a video. And yeah, so I just want to thank everyone who watched this. I know obviously it's just not very interesting at the moment just because we're trying to get into it, but yeah, so now we've got all this sort of stuff come down, so hopefully we'll be able to get into the more creepy side. So thanks for watching. If you want to keep seeing me, definitely subscribe, like it, you know, let people know that it's here, and you know, I'm really grateful for anyone that does anything like that. So thanks guys, and yeah, hope to see you in the next one. So bye.